Good Wednesday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our market SITREP or situation report here at Top Gun Options. My name is Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz. And kicking off this Sunday before football on January 21st at 1 p.m., we're going to open up the doors to our industry-leading full throttle training program. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/launchft. That stands for launch full throttle. I'm going to show you how my personal portfolio saw over a 100% return last year. Let's see how our model portfolio is doing year to date. In 17 days, however many trading days that is, over $22,000 in profit. The only thorn in my eye right now is Boeing. I have a long-term bullish trade on Boeing, but that makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's getting hammered. Unless you've been on the other side of Mars for the past couple weeks, a Max Boeing, I think it was Alaska Air, right, had one of their doors just fly off, one of their plugs. It wasn't a door, it was a plug, and that's what happened. So look at Boeing. Let's take a look at a one-year chart. A rip-your-face-off rally from about 180 to like 260. $80 rally in Boeing. And then breaking news, oh my gosh, nobody got killed. Okay, that's good, that's fine. Oh, there's other loose doors. Let's get it fixed. So I got long-term bullish on Boeing. Last week, there's a Wall Street saying you don't want to catch a falling knife. But to be honest with you folks, nobody besides some smarmy guy at a cocktail party knows where the top of the market is or the bottom. But halfway down, maybe if it's halfway down, I don't know, I decided to get long-term bullish. Long-term bullish where? All the way out to December of 2026, 2 years out into the future. So fairly damn certain that Boeing is going to fix this issue and get back on its horse. You know why? It's got a government put underneath this. It's got a government safety net. It's technically a government contract. It's not technically, it is a government contractor. You take a look at an aircraft carrier flight deck or an Air Force base or guess what? Boeing has Uncle Sam as a sugar daddy. So why am I rambling about this? Because whenever I'm not going to sit here and just talk about, hey, look at all these great trades I've had year to date. I want to talk about the bad, and quote, the only bad, using air quotes, but you can't see me, is Boeing. And I have zero problems with being long-term bullish on Boeing. This is a Warren Buffett moment, right? You bottom feed when others are panicking and getting sucked out the door, so to speak. That's when I kind of look around and go, is it a solid name? Is it a solid company? Does it make money? And in this case, the answer to all those things is yes. Not only yes, but does it have a sugar daddy? Yeah, you and me via the United States government. So if you wouldn't mind, in how many trading days is this? So we had Monday off. We had that Monday off. So what's that? 9, 10, about 10 trading days. In about 10 trading days so far, would you like to be up $22,000? Yeah. If you'd like to be up $22,000 in the past 11, 10 trading days, head to go.topgunoptions.com/launchft. And I'm going to give you a free week next week of trading here at Top Gun Options. Again, the welcome aboard brief, if you kind of know me and what I'm doing, you don't have to show up for the welcome aboard brief. This is for people who are like, who is this dude? What is Top Gun Options? What is the No Fallen Heroes Foundation? That's going to be this brief. But if you're ready to go, I want to see this guy's model portfolio, his personal portfolio, along with his model portfolios, his training accounts. You got to go here. Hey, man, Wiz, I work during those times. 80% of our current members work for a living. They watch the replays, and I send out email and text alerts. So click here to register for the briefs, and I will get you access to the replays. Okay, so make sure you register even if you can't attend. Real quick brief, easy for me to say. So all the beautiful people, all the limousine liberals are hopping on their business jets and flying over to Davos right now, right? They don't carpool, right? They want to all go fly in their business jets and then lecture us like Greta about our carbon footprint, right? So anyway, here's the funniest part besides them all being a self-licking ice cream cone, is this. As the limousine liberals and the elite and the people who think they're better than us all fly into Davos, so do all the escort services because they get booked like crazy. caviar, magic mushrooms, gold leaf desserts, A-list selfies, and $2,500 per night hookers and secret dinners. Hey man, good on you. If that's what floats your boat and that's what you want to do, I'd probably take the magic mushrooms out of here. That's not the right set and setting. Red Sea conflict getting worse, not better. We've had 2 SEALs who I think have been declared unfortunately dead in the Red Sea. They were trying to knock out a night boarding of a ship that was carrying illegal weapons to attack more Israelis, more U.S. forces, it's just, this is awful. Weak men create hard times, man. So Joe and Kamala, they took the Houthis, not the Blowfish, but the Houthis, took the Houthis off the terror watch list day one of their administration. Why? Because they wanted to kiss Iran's ass. How did that turn out for us? Barack Hussein Obama flying billions of dollars in unmarked airplanes in the middle of the night to get hostages back. Joe, Kamala, months ago, $6 billion to get more. Unbelievable, foreign policy out of this administration is going to be very bad news for all of us. You ready for it? Whether it was Ukraine or Taiwan or the Middle East, I always end that part of the brief with this. You ready? It's going to get worse. It is worse, but it's going to get worse. Xi Jinping doing a big military purge. Why? Getting rid of generals and admirals who do not want to fight the United States. They're gone, which of course makes war more likely with the United States. This was pretty interesting. The markets expect rate cuts soon. Central banks say not so fast. For Jerome Powell, the Fed chief, who's like, I want to be the most transparent Fed chief, and you won't have to guess, and we'll be beginning of October. There's a lot of work to do. Inflation is still burning Americans, and we have work to do. 2 weeks later, we're down. We're gonna look at rate cuts next year. The market had so look at the confusion of the market right now. This rip your face off rally in the market is 6 months into the future. The market is not present. Namaste. It is living about 6 months into the future when we're supposed to maybe get some rate cuts. Did you see the inflation numbers last week? No. Core up 3.4%. Inflation is not falling. It is actually increasing. So yesterday, one of the Fed lieutenants said, Christopher Waller, not Walken, warned that any lowering of interest rates this year will be carefully calibrated and not rushed. Even though he's a well-known hawk, guess what? A lot of other, even dovish officials have been like, yeah, we didn't really mean to say we're cutting next year. You did. Jerome Powell said that in the press conference. Yeah, but we're thinking about it. So you can be forgiven for having a little whiplash up here. This was a monster rally off this October shit show low. Big Santa Claus rally. Now we're kind of hovering. Look at this. Up, down, 4,800 to 4,700 range as we start getting closer to the February shit show that I predicted. Do you have a hedge on? Right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a hedge. It's a bearish double vertical right there. Since I placed this last week, it is up over 700%. This trade will absolutely print money as the market implodes. We had a bearish double vertical on the S&P 500 right there before Christmas and put another one here. We made $11,000 in 3 hours on this trade. Do you know how to make $11,000 on a trade? It's insanely easy, folks. There's a little bit of elbow grease involved to get up to speed on some things, but once you're doing it, man, you can be like Neo in the Matrix, folks. So that is why, if you have no idea what a bearish double vertical is, you need to head to go.topgunoptions.com/launchft. Make 2024 the year that you're going to get airborne and take control of your financial future, folks. I'm going to teach you how to be an independent trader, a trader in command, just like a pilot in command of a single-seat fighter jet. I'm going to train you. Look at my personal account as the markets, that September-October shit show. Look at that. Once the September-October shit show start, boom, Wiz's portfolio started blowing away all the indices and ended up over 115% return. This is my personal account, folks, where I got my money for my family. and I care, right? Nobody cares more about your money than you. So learn how to take care of your money. Go.topgunoptions.com/launch FT. Get airborne this Sunday at 1 p.m. Now that the cow frauds and the Eagles frauds are out of NFL, I really don't care anymore. But join me if you want to join me for the Welcome Aboard brief on Sunday before the football starts. And then we'll get airborne for a full week of live trading and training next week. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Fights on. Namaste and Basi Basi Wiz